Easy me, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Sims 3 Zombie Apocalypse 5 Row.
And it is episode 8 or so, who knows. Anyways, nothing really happened off camera besides that we actually, I built a new base. If you guys haven't watched my building video, the base build video, you should totally go watch that video to see exactly what's in the base, just in case you don't see everything in this part. Nothing is loading right now, loaded, because I, actually just came out of Creative Sim with Gabriel. I didn't change any of his outfits, really, from when he aged up into a child. All I changed was that he, his hat. I gave him a hat, because I thought it was really cute. It was like a little dinosaur. You guys probably know this hat from Sims 3 by now. Also, I actually changed Luna's name from Catherine to Luna. That's what Jessica wanted to originally name her, so when I moved to the new base, I made sure to change it to her liking, so her name's Luna. I still forgot to add more zombies to the town. I keep forgetting to do that, and that's probably why, nothing's been happening. I've been having, a little bit of requests. Not requests, but, comments saying how there's too many Sims, and that's really because the, population of the base hasn't been quote-unquote regulated by the amount of casualties we have. If you guys remember the first, season, we didn't have a first death until episode 9. And that death was by accident. None of the deaths were really planned, besides Jose's death and most of the Sim members. Really, there would be a lot more Sims if I did not kill anyone. So sometimes I plan out the death, sometimes it's completely by accident. It really depends on the situation. So, jumping into the gameplay, let me actually put my hand on the keyboard. I'm gonna have Sierra come and talk to Cody. Just have her chatter up a bit. She needs to know. Well, she's trying to figure out most of the rules around here. Really, we don't have any rules besides don't leave gates. It's really one and simple rules that we do have. And, I bet, a lot of you are wondering, what am I gonna do with this room? I was actually originally thinking of putting their graves, in here. But then I was just like, I don't think I want a bunch of ghosts. So, I immediately rethought that. So, Blake and, there's actually Nikki in here. Blake and Nikki are actually working on the garden today because we actually need more food. Thank God when we found this base, there was actually an indoor garden. And we don't really know exactly how they managed to keep the indoor garden okay. But we're not complaining or asking too many questions because it's actually, really helpful. So, yeah. The only garden that doesn't work is our outdoor garden because it's actually dormant and I don't think there's any harvestables. Actually, there are harvestables out here. Probably have Mickey bought though. Just wait until summer. So maybe Luna is actually in a bad mood, but Destiny is being a nice, I don't know, family member, I guess. Actually taking care of her, and that's really nice. I actually kind of want to age Luna up. I'll wait till morning. That's actually when her birthday is. So, let's go with Luna. The lag. It's actually lagging horribly because of the rain. Give me a second. It's also trying to probably, regulate the deaths in this game, like the zombies. So, it's probably another reason why it's lagging. It wasn't lagging a minute ago when I first loaded the game. Oh, wait. It's probably also lagging because the computer has been on all day. Like, the game has been open for 1 hour. Also, you're probably wondering what happened. Who is this? This is actually just Adrian, and when he stepped into a young adult, I realized that I made him when he was a child, and I didn't, age him up into a young adult, fix his face, then age him down. I actually, fixed him when he was a child, and his face, it was so unproportional to, everything. His face was just, I don't know, it just looked hella weird. His eyes were too far apart, his nose was all tiny, and his, No, his nose was huge. It was freaking huge. His lips were a little weird, and I don't know, his eyes were like droopy and horrible, and I was just like, I can't keep him like this. So I decided to like fix him up a little bit. I gave him a darker hair color. Let's just say that Sierra has a bunch of red hair dye, and Adrian was like, blonde doesn't really suit me anymore, and he wanted to be a redhead, so that's what happened. But really what happened was that his face was so unproportional to everything. I had to fix him. So, sorry about that, but I was fixing him. So does anyone need to take a shower? I did have one of these indoor showers here. It doesn't seem like anyone needs to shower besides him. So once he's done gardening, he could totally take a shower. I have to pee, but he could totally take a shower. And these indoor showers actually have, I wanted to use them, so I'm using them. If you're probably wondering why we have like sprinklers and like these showers, it's because all our plumbing is connected to the water mill outside. So don't quote me on this. I actually have to make these like more candle-like instead of it being so bright. These are candles, not freaking lights. So they were really bright, so I had to dim them down really quick. Another thing, yeah, you could go shower, Adrian. I know that you probably need to do that anyways. When I first built the base, you probably didn't notice, but I didn't put any bathrooms in, and that was like a big thing. Yeah, just, who's outside? Who's outside? Gabriel and Jessica are outside. Jessica, what you really should be doing is taking care of your baby, instead of having Destiny do it. I mean, Destiny could be like a babysitter with the other kids. But that's not really what she wants to do. What she wants to do is actually be a zombie slayer. Which is actually a professional zombie slayer. Alright, put the little fetus away. Well, it's not a fetus anymore. It's actually a thing. What you doing though? What are you trying to do? Let me make sure that I lock the gates so that no one dies. That could end up bad, because, also, my cousin, like, practically begged me to get a dog, and I don't think there's even an adoption service for animals. Why are you outside? There is no reason for you to be outside. Watch TV or something. I know you're bored. Actually, you know what you can do? Which is horrible for me to be doing this, but you can actually go play in the treehouse that they built. That was here. So basically, this treehouse was built for many of kids that probably have lived here. So he's gotta go play in the treehouse. Now, Chance was specific on telling Gabriel not to go outside during rainstorms and during the night. So Chance isn't really watching Gabe. He's actually playing the piano right now, so he doesn't know that Gabe's outside. No one's really paying attention to him as much, and you know, when you don't pay attention to a kid, what happens? The kid gets in trouble. Why is everyone outside? I'm curious. I hope you do not eat that fish raw. Do not eat that fish raw. What do you think this is? Yeah, when I first built the base, I don't think I put bathrooms, so it was horrible of me, but yeah. And what are you doing? Shaka bra. Jessica, what are you doing? You're reading a book because you are a bookworm. What's Luna doing? Flying in her crib. Is anyone hungry so I can distribute food? I think everyone's gonna be chill with hunger until the morning. It is really good to actually make sure that we don't overuse our food supply. So let me actually empty out Blake and Nikki's inventory so that we don't go overboard. Our Sim's having issues. He actually harvested quite the amount. We have a lot of tomatoes. Like, tomatoes are like our biggest produce so far. Like, we harvest a lot of tomatoes, so we'll be fine for now. But still, gardening and organizing our gardens is something that we're just gonna have to do. I tried to put mushrooms in so that we could not only have vegetables and fruits, but we could have like, what's a mushroom? What category does a mushroom stand in? Is it on the, someone's on the phone? Don't touch your phone. Do not touch your phone. Where's Adrian? Adrian, are you hungry? No, you're just wet. Okay. Adrian, what are your skills really? Not much. But he has a decent amount. How about you come up here and actually play chess with, you could play with Nikki, because you guys were actually good friends before you aged up, so I kind of want you to still be friends, even though you're older than him. It's really nice for Nikki to have some friends since he, you know, he never really got to know people when he was growing up. It was just him and Blake and his mother before his mother died, and after his mother died, it was just him and Blake, so it's really nice for him to actually be able to get with some teens, or the teens that have turned into adults now. And Fiddle is actually aging up in 6 days. And Destiny ages up in 5 days, so I kind of can't wait till Destiny ages up, because I've been showing Cody and Matt her progress of life, and I think Cody watched some of the series, I just don't know how far. She watched, so yeah. I'm gonna have Destiny come over here and look through the telescope as a lookout. Her mother told her that she's gonna have to try to look out. Now the telescope is from started using, but what are you doing? Please cancel line. You have to go coach your daughter into what to do. There are no zombies near the gates lately. I don't think there have been any zombies at all. And that's kind of concerning, Luke, because if there's no zombies, does that mean that everyone's free? Or does it just mean... Okay, I'm gonna say feed themselves. Or feed themselves. Why can't you guys go to the bathrooms? Yeah, why don't you just go to the bathroom? I don't think these are even usable. Very unusual. If not, then decoration. I think I put, or did I put all the bathrooms on either? Did I put any up there? I did not. I think they're all up on the roof. Yeah, see, that was a stupid mistake of me. I should have put some in here. I'll fix that later. Okay, so Mindy, the quiet one's actually taking care of a kid for once. It's kind of weird. Mindy doesn't talk, like, at all. And, it kind of concerns us, because she let us into her home, first of all. And then we end up forcing her, practically, to move out of her home. And not once has she protested. She's agreed to everything, and almost anything that we've asked her to do. So it kind of makes her think like she's a pushover, that she just agrees to everything because she doesn't want to defy us, or that there's maybe a little ulterior motive to her. Who knows what's going on in Mindy's head. She is unstable and erotic, so maybe that's something, and she's also a kleptomaniac. You probably didn't know that, but she's a klepto, so who knows what actually goes through her mind if she's insane. And do we actually want her around our children? So, there's the little things that we have to think of. So, why don't you put Luna in the fridge? Who's playing the guitar? So, if you guys remember, this guitar actually you probably in the season when you've seen it a few times. This is actually Paul's guitar, and Luke kept it as a memory of him. So, yeah. And Jessica, you need to take care of your child. What kind of mother are you? Let me see Shira, what's up? You're hungry. Oh, you're hungry. She's like the only one that's hungry, actually. Go light a fire. Energy. I think it's about time that everyone starts to hit the bunks, start getting ready for the night. So I'm actually gonna have everyone start going to bed so that they can. Okay, and I actually have to wake up Jessica because her baby's crying, and yeah, I'm waking up Jessica. Almost everything's wrong with her, so we're gonna change her dirty diaper and snuggle her, play with her, and give her a bottle. Just basically take care of Luna. So yeah, duty calls as a mom in a zombie apocalypse. Who did someone say to me? I think it was my cousin. I'm not sure, but someone was just like, "Why'd you have a baby in the middle of a zombie apocalypse?" And that crap happens. I mean, babies get born. And if you want to keep the human race alive, you gotta breed for food. It's actually Luna's birthday, so we can age her up. I might just do that on camera for once. She's gonna end up aging up on camera, so. Someone opened the door. Or was it just this door? I think it was just this door. I didn't say because like all the beds are closed. And then our homes are barricaded. It'd be amazing if you just stop crying for a second. I feel like Luna's gonna be a really adorable baby. I don't know. Could just be me. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's just hungry. So just why don't you feed her? Feed her. Okay, so you could put Luna in her crib. While you're awake, actually, I'm gonna have her light all the fire pits. It stopped raining, finally. I feel like it was raining for too long. It was raining while I was building, actually, so. Nerds to that. So while Jessica's awake, she's gonna actually light all the fire pits. What's this one? Yeah. So that when everyone wakes up, they can just eat. And not have to worry about the hassle. How's everyone's mood? Pretty sure everyone's just hungry. It sucks when they all wake up because there's so many of them. Which, you know, I put myself in that pickle, but still. Wish the zombies would come and regulate. But it's just a thing where you don't know who you want to die and who not to die. I mean, if I could keep them all, I would, but if there's anyone that, like, deserves GTFO, it's probably the least these Sims. Who's awake? Cody. You can't get into the fridge. I might just have to delete the fridge altogether. Who's awake? Dust is awake. Chance is awake. I can't wait till Destiny ages up so I can get them to start going out and stuff. Like, main goal right there. Luke's awake. people are starting to wake up now, so okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start to get everyone fed, at least, or try to get everyone fed. So let's see if I can do this quick enough. The only person that's not eaten yet is Jessica. And this is gonna eat on the roof alone. She's up here and I don't want her to starve to death trying to get downstairs. So eat your white cap. Nikki, you can come over here and eat with Luke. It's not even sunrise, it's about to be. It's about 6 a.m. now, and everyone's getting ready, so. For those who haven't woken up yet, they'll definitely wake up. So today we're actually going to go on an expedition for once. And Luke is deciding right now, during breakfast, who he's going to take with him. Now, he wants to take the most experienced ones, so we're going to go zombie hunting to make sure that we regulate. So he's going to take Blake with him, even though Blake is, like, not the most skilled with their ways, but he's skilled with a gun, and that's all that really matters to him right about now. So let's get everyone settled. He's gonna, yeah, it's his birthday. He's gonna go use the toilet and make sure that whoever he's taking is actually in a good mood, so that we won't have many casualties. So no one has to be tired. They all have to be rised and early. I think that the only person that's sleeping is Sierra and so come roast your lettuce. And she's actually really lonely, so she needs to talk to someone. Mindy, what are you eating? I feel like Mindy never does. Did I not give her any food? I swore I did. I am like the worst sim ever. I forgot her again. Do you know how terrible that is? Wow. I think I always forget to feed her. I don't know why. It's just her. Adrian, did you just wake up? Something's broken. Why aren't any of you guys eating? Like, stop. Please. And did I not give you food either? I swear, I'm giving you guys food and you're just not eating it. I could have sworn I gave most of these guys food. That was horrible. Like I said, you need to eat if you want to go on this expedition with Luke. Luke doesn't like having casualties. Because they put a big burden on the group, and you don't want to be that guy that puts a big burden on the group. So Nicky, are you okay? You are. Good boy. Let's break a baby cry for a second. Oh no, the baby did cry. Justin just came. Are you eating? Okay, he just woke up. Sierra, are you eating? You are. That's all that matters. I'm gonna have Nikki start a conversation with Adrian. I just got scared. I thought there was something in my closet, but it was literally just my backpack. So Adrian's gonna have a conversation with him. So Luke is also gonna take Adele, because Adele hasn't actually been out for a while. It's been a long time. What am I doing? So, yeah, so we're gonna take, only now, you would think that he wouldn't want to eat because he doesn't like his vegetables, but he literally doesn't have those. I love how Destiny just stands here with her for a good, like, few minutes. She just stands here holding her. It's really weird. Alright, beat her. Okay, so we have a Luna in her crib. So is everyone that I'm taking on this expedition? Go here then. Well, does he? I'm going in there. He doesn't have a gun. He does. I don't. That's not anything. Does he even have a gun? He does. I was like wondering, does he even have a gun? Sometimes he doesn't seem like the type of guy with a gun, but he's sneaky. Is he a Virtuoso? He is a Virtuoso. Okay. So we're going on that expedition. Let me go unlock the gates so that they can go. Oh, look at that. It's a child at our gates. Is this child a zombie? No, I think this child is not zombie. Okay. Okay, we just I was just like, is that kid a zombie? No. You were just not doing crap. Okay, so Luke's going. Adrian's going. Blake's going, and Adele's going. So yeah, these are the 4 people. And we're actually gonna go somewhere else than the park. We've been going to that park. Where do we live? We live like actually. I'm thinking that we live in a new place. We live like right near our old home. We used to live here, and we literally live here now. Our old, like, new home, I guess you can call it, is, okay, it's on a hill. It's on a hill. All the way up here. I think this is it. This is it? Yeah, this is it. I don't lose there, surprisingly. You would think that someone would try to inhabit it. But then again, who would want to move in this town? For sure everyone in this town are zombies, so they wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So, like I was saying, we're gonna actually go to this old place, because I know that there's a lot of food here. We don't need food, we're actually trying to, get some... We're just trying to get some specimen, I guess. Trying to see what's going on and why there aren't that many zombies going around. Because it does seem like there's quite a lot. I'm actually going to wrap this part up. I'll save that expedition for the next day because I actually don't know how long I've been recording. I don't want to over-record, so yeah. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and tell me shit, I guess. Oops, I promised I wouldn't swear in my videos, actually. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!